Diga Mains, a pandemic success story as the world adjusted to the massive shifts brought on by the pandemic. Certain industries faced challenges, while others thrived. Among the unlikely winners of this global upheaval was an innovative brand, Diga Mains, a company that had always been known for its distinctive approach to creating premium outdoor gear and unique experiences for nature enthusiasts. Yet, in the face of global lockdowns, travel restrictions, and widespread uncertainty, Diga Mains somehow saw sales soar, defying conventional expectations. For a brand that had once catered mostly to a niche crowd of adventurous outdoor lovers and thrill seekers, it seemed curious, even almost counterintuitive, that during a time when most people were confined to their homes, the demand for their products increased exponentially. While other businesses struggled to stay afloat, Diga Mains was enjoying what could only be described as a boom. But what was behind this unexpected success? What made this company stand out when many others faltered? Let's break down the intriguing factors that contributed to Diga Mains' unexpected success, from the innovative nature of their product line to the unique ways they adapted to the pandemic's new reality. As it turns out, their growth story is one of adaptability, insight into human psychology, and a little bit of good timing one. A shift in consumer priorities at the heart of Diga Mains' success was an emerging shift in consumer priorities. The pandemic forced people to rethink their lifestyle and their spending habits. With travel and large social gatherings off the table for most of 2020 and 2021, many began to seek alternatives to their usual activities. People were looking for ways to escape the confines of their homes, safely, of course. The outdoors became the ideal sanctuary for millions who longed for a breath of fresh air, literally and figuratively. Diga Mains, which specialized in rugged gear designed for outdoor exploration, found its products in high demand as consumers sought hiking boots, tents, and camping equipment to enjoy outdoor excursions safely. With social distancing becoming the norm, activities like hiking, camping, and biking saw significant growth. In fact, these once considered special interest activities turned into mainstream pastimes for people who were eager to connect with nature and escape the mental strain of being indoors too. The Diga Mains experience. More than just products, what made Diga Mains stand out was not just their high-quality outdoor products, but the experience they offered their customers. The brand was always more than a retailer, it was a lifestyle. They didn't just sell equipment. They provided their customers with a sense of adventure and connection to the natural world. This was a key element that resonated strongly during the pandemic, when people were looking for meaning and ways to reconnect with themselves. With the world slowing down, individuals found more time to focus on what really mattered to them. People began re-examining their lives, and many concluded that spending time outdoors wasn't just a luxury, but a necessity for mental and physical health. Diga Mains catered to this demand not only by providing gear, but by encouraging a mindset. The company's branding and messaging strongly emphasized the importance of mental well-being and the transformative power of nature. The pandemic stripped away many distractions, leaving people with a new awareness of how vital it is to step outside, unplug, and engage with the world around them. Diga Mains was able to ride this wave, offering its loyal customer base more than just a physical product. It offered a solution to their emotional needs. 3. Innovation and product adaptation. Meeting the moment, Diga Mains was quick to adapt to the changing environment, staying in tune with what people wanted during the pandemic. While many businesses scrambled to adjust their business models or laid off workers, Diga Mains leaned into the shift in consumer behavior by innovating and introducing new product lines. One of the most successful moves the company made was to release a collection of pandemic adventure kits. These kits were carefully curated sets of outdoor essentials tailored to different types of adventures, whether it was a solo camping experience or a socially distanced family getaway. By packaging items together in this way, Digger Mains not only met the rising demand for outdoor gear, but also provided an accessible entry point for beginners who might not have had the experience or knowledge to select gear themselves. Additionally, they launched adventure guides that helped customers plan their trips, providing curated lists of scenic spots, safe camping sites, and routes that could be enjoyed with minimal risk of exposure to the virus. This thoughtful integration of product and service helped create a deeper connection with customers in the brand, fostering loyalty. As the pandemic dragged on, the company also expanded their offerings to cater to the rise in remote work. Many individuals took to working from the safety of their own homes, but they still longed for those moments of escape into nature. Digger Mains launched a series of portable workspaces designed for people who wanted to work remotely from a park or a secluded camping spot. These products included foldable desks, lightweight chairs, and weather-resistant canopies that allowed customers to continue their work outdoors, taking the office with them. This innovation not only answered a need, but it also reflected the shifting mindset of the consumer. Working remotely became more than a necessity, it became a privilege. As more people embraced a hybrid lifestyle, outdoor workspaces became a natural extension of the work-from-anywhere culture. Digger Mains was ahead of the curve in anticipating the ways the pandemic would transform the workplace for. Building community through social media and digital engagement. The pandemic may have isolated people physically, but it created opportunities for brands to foster connections in new ways. Digger Mains took full advantage of this shift by leveraging social media platforms to engage with its community in meaningful ways. The brand recognized that customers were not only looking for products, they were also looking for ways to stay connected with like-minded individuals. Digger Mains created a vibrant online community through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, where outdoor enthusiasts could share their experiences, ask for advice, and even participate in virtual events. These online interactions created a sense of camaraderie that was much needed during times of social isolation. Digger Mains even hosted virtual campfire chats and live-streamed adventure stories, allowing followers to engage with experts and ambassadors. This strategy didn't just build brand loyalty. It created an ecosystem of advocates who were excited to share their love for the brand and its products. It wasn't uncommon for a Digger Mains customer to post photos of their weekend hiking trips or camping experiences, tagging the company and praising the gear they had used. The viral nature of these posts created a snowball effect, with more and more people joining the brand's online family, increasing exposure and sales in the process. 5. A shift towards sustainability and conscious consumerism. Another key factor in Digger Mains' success during the pandemic was its commitment to sustainability. As people became more reflective about their impact on the environment, they were increasingly drawn to brands that aligned with their values. Digger Mains had long been a proponent of eco-friendly practices, but it amplified these efforts during the pandemic by introducing sustainable materials and ethically sourced products. The brand's emphasis on sustainability wasn't just about creating products that lasted, it was about minimizing environmental harm. Digger Mains had pioneered a line of zero-waste products, ranging from biodegradable campfire starters to backpacks made from recycled ocean plastics. Customers who might have been more focused on price or convenience pre-pandemic were now evaluating brands based on their environmental and ethical credentials. Digger Mains was poised to capitalize on this trend, catering to a market segment that valued sustainability over price. Furthermore, the company partnered with nonprofit organizations that promoted environmental conservation, using a portion of their profits to fund reforestation projects and wildlife protection. This transparency and commitment to giving back resonated with customers who were looking to make responsible purchasing decisions. 6. An underdog story. Resilience in the face of adversity. There's also a story of resilience behind Digga Main's success. As with many businesses, the pandemic threatened to derail operations at first. Supply chains were disrupted, and raw materials were harder to source. However, instead of backing down, Digga Main's leaned into its grit and resourcefulness. They quickly adjusted their supply chain strategy, working closely with local manufacturers and small business partners to minimize disruptions. The company's willingness to remain agile and overcome obstacles inspired both employees and customers. There was a shared understanding that everyone, whether consumer or brand, was facing the same unprecedented circumstances. This collective experience created an unspoken bond between Digga Main's and its customers, turning the brand into more than just a retailer. It became a symbol of resilience and determination. Conclusion. It's a win-win as we look back on Digga Main's unexpected success during the pandemic. The story is clear. It was a perfect storm of innovation, timing, and the ability to pivot in the face of uncertainty. By identifying the emerging needs of consumers, focusing on well-being,